Hi everyone and welcome to my little tutorial here on partial capos and partial capo techniques. As a singer-songwriter, I sometimes like to use the capo in a certain way that gives me a different tone or a different sound to my normal, as you would call, bog standard chords. And so I got into using partial capos many years ago. I'm an endorsed artist with Kaiser capos, so I'll be talking about Kaiser capos today, although this works with lots of standard spring capos especially. There are certain things you can do with a full 6-string capo. So let's start there. What I like to do, and maybe you've done it yourself, is to take a normal capo on the 2nd fret here, and I like to roll back on the 6th. So I leave the 6th string open, like so. And again, you're in standard tuning here, so when I play my D chord now, I'm playing D but hearing E, of course. It's because that low E is open and ringing over your D chord on the 2nd fret, obvious enough. You have a full 6-string D chord there now. I suppose a kind of a fake drop D tuning, if you want to call it that. So really nice for big sounding D chords. If I bring the capo up to the 4th fret, again leaving the low E open, when I play C chord, so I can utilize the low E string there, giving me lots of lovely bass end on that C chord over so it's kind of an E over the C4, which is actually, of course, E major that you're hearing. So, of course, that works very well if I turn it around and do the opposite thing. If I leave the high E string open on the 2nd fret, again, standard tune guitar. Now when I play, say, my D chord, I'm back to my 4-string D, but this time I'm leaving off this finger off the E string. And if I play my G chord, I'm leaving the E string open as well. Any chord. So what that does, it adds colour to your chord. All the way around you're adding the bass, you're using 6 strings. When you leave it open here, you're adding that lovely coloration to your standard chords. Of course, again, C4, you're thinking in E, of course, so C4 again with that high E open. Beautiful colour to a normal C chord. A minor works beautifully. G chord, leaving as many of the top strings open as you wish. So quite sweet and quite simple to do. Again, C4, leave that high E open. D2, leave the high E open. D2, leaving the bass. And C4 again, leaving the bass open. So that would be a starting point anyway, as to how you can use a full capo in those 4 positions, just to give some extra color or some extra bass to simple chords. The good people at Kaiser came up with this capo then, which is they call it a drop D capo, and all that is that they have left out the little cut on the capo already for you. So when I use the capo sort of the right way around, if you like, as you'll see there, now you see the E string is already open. So when I play my D now, I have my E already ringing. Now the only chord that doesn't work, I should have mentioned, the only chord that doesn't work with these capos right now is a standard E minor. Why? Because the E string is open, right? So E minor, standard tuned guitar, remember. So how do you get around that? Well, you got to get that finger this side of the capo and then maybe play your E minor with those fingers. So that's the only chord that changes. Everything else stays the same. Yes, E minor, again, finger behind the capo, play it like so, or play it like so, depending on. There's your E minor chord. And again, this capo works really well because I can just slide it to the 4th position as we did with the full capo. And your cutaway is allowing the E to pass through. E minor again changes, only chord that changes. Yeah, and I can turn it around as I did before, leaving the cut out on the capo on the high E. Beautiful. Same thing with the C major. Again, playing C on the 4th fret, you're hearing both of those positions to do with the E chord. So there is the dropped D Kaiser capo, a very handy tool to have should you want to have that cutaway already in the capo. It's a cool thing. So let's take all that a step further and we'll talk about the full cutaway or the full shortcut capo from Kaiser. Basically what you have here is you already have your cutaway for the low E, but at the end here it's kind of a sawn off version. So you're missing a little piece at the end, and that, when I put this on the 2nd fret now not only do I have my low E cut out, I have the B string and the E string left open. Okay, so now when I play my D chord, I have that low E as I had before, but once I remove these 2 fingers, it's DADGAD. Now it's DADGAD in the key of E, so it's DADGAD as if you had a capo on the 2nd fret. I suppose the best way to explain it would be, instead of bringing your 2 outer E strings down to D and your B string down to A, giving you DADGAD, you're bringing the middle strings up a full tone. So there you go. So now I play my normal D chord, but as soon as I take away those 2 fingers, I have a 1-finger D chord. If I play A major or A7, I use 1 finger. On the 4th string, beautiful big A chord. And again with G major, I can lift off these 2 fingers at the bottom. Or indeed just use 1 finger for a G chord there. Simple. Big open D chord, one finger. Beautiful, right? So, because those three strings are capoed on the second fret, and I'm playing, again, all normal chords work in front of this. Don't forget, all normal chords, whatever you're playing, apart from E minor. Again, E minor changes, you gotta go behind the capo. So E minor is the only chord that changes. All other chords in standard tuning can be played as normal. The tonality of the chord only changes once you start lifting those fingers. So there's my 4-string D chord. One finger, 6 strings. Now it's called a shortcut capo because it's kind of a shortcut to DADGAD. I always recommend you at least try to experiment a little bit with open tunings as well. Drop D, DADGAD, open D, open G. This kind of stuff is very handy if you want to sing 1 or 2 songs, especially on stage. And you might want that open sound, that Celtic-y, DADGAD-y sound for certain songs. It's really helpful. I can just tick on the capo. On those 3 strings in the middle, the 3rd, the 4th and the 5th, I have little scales that you would use in DADGAD. So there's the chord, down to the A, there's the G, 1 finger A and back to D. So I can do all of that little, as you would in DADGAD, you can play little bits of lead around your melody, around your song. Etc., etc., and then go back to your normal chords. Very sweet. Again, same principle applies to what we did with the drop D capo. Up with the capo, down with the key. So you're thinking in E major or E minor for all of these positions. So yeah, so D2, again, you're thinking in E. D2 is E. Same thing applies. If I bring the capo to the 4th fret and I play C chord, leaving my fingers off the strings that are open, the 5th, the 2nd and the 1st. I'm getting bass and I'm getting coloration. I'm getting bass and I'm getting coloration. Just by lifting off that finger. You can play the full C, no problem. Now you have that high E ringing over it. If I move my first finger, I have an even bigger C chord. But actually, of course, you're hearing E. A minor. F normal. Back to G major. So again, beautiful big sounding chords. Standard tuning, guys. All normal chords work in front. E minor changes. So D2, you've got E major. C4, you have E major. There's 2 minor positions. If I go up to the 5th fret and I take, based on the barred B minor, okay, I just remove some fingers. I use my first finger on the 5th string here. I'm taking everything off except these 2, again based on the B minor shape. That's what I'm doing. Now when I play 6 strings, you're hearing E minor. Very big E minor-y, E modal-y. Very big E minor. And what I love about this chord is that it's movable. I can go up 2 more, 1 more, super cool, right? So, 5th fret, playing your B minor type shape, gives you E minor, and it's a movable chord. And again, no matter where you are, all normal chords work fine. The 2nd minor position, one of my favorite ones, would be A minor, up on the 7th fret. And again, A minor 7 with a full capo is E minor again, so... Really, you only need 2 fingers on that A minor chord. And then you have a 6th string A minor. Although again you're hearing E minor. All normal chords work fine. E minor changes. Right? Last position, you're going back to E major again, which is G major on the 9th fret. You can play that with 1 finger. You can play the G chord with those 2 fingers. You can play a full G chord. Less fingers you use, the more open the chord becomes. Right, so there we go. Let's to recap. D, 2nd fret. You're hearing E major. C on the 4th fret. Again, you're hearing E major. The minor positions go up 1. And you have, based on the barre B minor, you have that position there. That chord is a B minor shape. It's also E minor. And it's movable. Lovely, right? Now I go up 2 more to the 7th fret. And I play A minor. Again, I'm hearing E minor. And the last position would be G major. Up there you're hearing E playing the G. Right, so there are all the positions covered with the full partial capo. But what if you want to play in a key that isn't E or E minor? Well, it's very simple. Remember, you're thinking in E. The guitar is in standard tuning. So you're thinking in E major. So if I want to play in G, but use the full open capo, I put my full capo on the 3rd fret, E, F, F sharp, G, and then once I put my partial capo 2 frets away from the standard capo, I have all my 1 finger chords again. And there we are in G major. Obviously, A is going to be 2 more up, plus this 2 ahead. Now I'm in A. Of course, E minor is the only chord that doesn't work as I said. So you just reach out and you fret that note behind the capo. Of course, I can play the C positions now, as long as they are 4 in front of the capo. Great, right? Key of F. Capo on 1, shortcut capo 2 ahead. All normal chords work fine. That's how you change keys. So from E and above, you're good to go. Just keep that capo 2, either 2 in front and play your D formations. Keep it 4 ahead and play your C formations. What I love about this as well, I can put this on the minor position, for example, A minor. And because I have open strings here, if I fret the strings, just cover the open strings. Look, I've got chords behind. If you go up one more, you have another chord. You have 4 chords behind the capo. So you can go G, and you can play just bass notes. You can go. So, or you play full chords. Simply cover the open strings behind the capo. So yeah, I think you'll agree, lads, lots of fun to be had with shortcut capos. Try it out, give it a go. Kaisermusical.com, you'll get them there online. Lifetime guarantee on them. Don't be shy. Pick one up, give it a go. Lots and lots of fun to be had, lots of beautiful sounds to be made. Happy capoing.